I believe, talking to Adler, and he goes, "So you're telling me that old fucking bastard's still doing this from the grave?" And he's like, "It's almost like he figured out the silver bullet back in '89. I believe the assassination attempt on the guy I'm talking about, Makarov's dad, was in '89. And that was Operation Silver Bullet. If I remember right. So, you compile all this together from the beginning to now. Makarov's been trying to find a way to basically, I believe, bring his father back from the dead because of the whole Black Ops thing. But in doing so, he developed time travel. And blah 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 blah, and that's where some of the implementation comes in. But the overall, like, the actual realistic side of things, fucking, it's all about nuclear weapons and shit like that. Like, if you take the Black Ops side of things out, that it's literally about a nuclear arms. And Price knew there was something more to it all the way back in '89.
So
because
it was
if you
like
remember,
an arms race, but it was
yes and no, like undercover, like under the scheme of nuclear arms trading. Because if you remember, at the end of the one Modern Warfare, the one guy kills fucking Soap. Remember? Fucking just blasts him in the chest, and then Ghost is laying there half dead, and Captain Price shows up and saves him. I can't remember. It's some colonel. That this was like games later. This is like Modern Warfare 2 or 3 or 4 that this happens. It's when they let that, because Soap was in like Modern Warfare 1, and he just like doesn't exist in Modern Warfare 2, and I think they bring him back in Modern Warfare 3. Soap and Ghost come back, I believe, in 3, and then they kill Soap. Either Soap or Ghost. I can't remember which one gets fucking blasted in the chest. It's either Soap McTavish or Ghost.
I can't remember it.
But
I haven't played that in so long.
Price knew all the way back then that it was dirty. That's basically what it's getting down to. I don't know, it's kind of cool, because it reminds me, honestly, of like watching 2-minute clips from random Die Hard movies. Like,
yeah,
like
that makes
just
sense.
take, you know what I mean? Like, take like a really good like snippet of like the dramatization of it, along with some action, blend it together in 2 minutes. That is what these videos basically are. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my god, that's so cool. Look at the gunfight. Oh, she just beat that dude's ass. The dude just fell from a building. Oh man, I can't wait for next season. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I really gotta find the item filter that I like. I tried using whatever that Icy suggested yesterday, and it just, I don't know, wasn't my style. Oh shit! It just doesn't show enough. Like, it shows very specific things.
oh, with that blue poodle filter?
Yeah, well, it doesn't show like any blues. It doesn't show any whites. Like,
weird.
And like those are actually what you want a lot of the times. Like if you're in a tier 16 map that's corrupted, irradiated, and everything, like the white bases are like that's the pinnacle. That's the thing you want. You use your essences and shit on.
You get a lot more options that way. Like if you just literally focus, say, yellow breach rings, right?
Yeah.
How many yellow breach rings you ever get? Less than fucking white ones.
Yeah, like
you know what
way
I mean?
less.
And now you're stuck on the deviation of, well, they already rolled 4, 5 attributes.
Sometimes
so you either
more.
have to, if not more. So now you got to either annul it or fucking chaos,
and pray.
Exactly, and it's like that is not functionality, good. I want the skin, Todd, so bad. It's 2,400 COD points. It comes with, it's called Gillycraft. It comes with like the only tracers that I even care about. It comes with just flat green tracers, nothing fancy, like straight up just green tracer beam. Guy dies, nothing, no explosion, nothing like that. The guns are literally camoed out. The two that you get the AEK and the GPR 91, and I think the GPR 91 is gonna make a comeback. You get an emote called I'm Bushed, where it literally he pulls out like a bush and just sticks it in front of his head and like ducks around it. yeah, that's it. He's literally full stand and he just pulls a bush out from behind his back, like, and holds it with his hands just in front of his face and kind of like leans out from behind it and then puts it back in front of him and then leans from the other side. Like, it's kind of comical. You know what I mean? You get a at range aiming receptacle. You get an emblem that it looks like kind of like just a scenery, but then like eyes pop out of it, and then you can see some face.
My fucking hammer didn't cast.
A large decal, but I don't care about anything but the person. Actually, the emote's pretty cool too. The person you get, it's an ultra skin that the camo constantly changes color. It's got like an olive drab, just flat. An olive drab, red and white. It's like, oh hiccup. It's got that's the red or like a red and white, orange, olive drab. There's the wood camo, like greens and browns. It's got like an all gray and white with a touch of green. It's got like a different wooded camo. God damn.
I hate hiccups.
Kelly hates when I get hiccups. You remember my hiccups?
Dude,
they're violent, annoying, and they don't go away very easily.
I had hiccups for like 72 hours when I had influenza B. Like literally, like
you can't sleep
every 15 seconds.
Bro, you can't sleep either.
Yeah,
like the hiccup just wakes you back up. Like you're like, I think they're gone, not all. Like, did that just wake me up? And then you're pissed too.
Oh, dude, Jen couldn't even sleep. She had to sleep downstairs. She couldn't even sleep in the bed because they were so violent. I was shaking the bed when I was hiccuping.
Yeah, well, that's how mine is. Like, it literally makes me like my chest will full extend up and stuff. Like when I do it, and it's like involuntary. It's like wham! It's like fuck. And then normally too, it's like they're like obnoxious too. Like they're not quiet. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Fucking 701% waystone drop chance and not one tier 15 out of that.
Well, it didn't say what tier you're gonna get.
I honestly didn't see any waystones, if I'm being honest.
Little filter.
Wait, what the fuck? Fire damage, strength, stun buildup, stun duration. Those are oddly similar. Physical. Cold.
Bro, I love these guys fucking on Discord. The one guy goes at everyone. The regulars playing tonight. So the first comment was me, and I go, I'll regulate your butthole.
Jesus.
He goes, nice, as my operator would say, because he plays the T-800 Terminator. He goes, fuck you. So then I just send in a clip. It's Ace Ventura who's in the tutu, and he just like pans over, and he's just like, I'm ready to go in, coach. He literally says, not far from the truth. It says, I'll be on tonight, but I'm eating nachos unmuted all night tonight.
Hell yeah.
He goes, by nachos you mean cock. And then the other dude goes, I got shit to do. he goes, I gotta go to the grocery store and bingo. I go, I haven't been to bingo in years. He goes, lies, you live with your grandma. She goes every weekend. Then the other dude goes, senior night at the senior citizen building. I go, I used to go with her, but we haven't been in since COVID. And then, so then I commented on the senior night at the senior citizen building. I go, you guys are old enough to attend. They're all in their 40s, bro. They instantly were fucking like, fuck you. But then they send me, this one dude that plays with us on and off. He sends a picture of and he's the boss of Sick, and Sick is sitting there and he's just on his phone, and the one dude's Chachi sent this picture, and I go, looks like me at work. And then Sick sent a picture of Batiana of Chachi. And bro, dude, you can just tell these people are from fucking, they just look from Kentucky. And Chachi's like, boss work. I'm like, yeah, he's doing his desk duties. Under the desk duties.
Jesus.
I said, 13 days and 21 hours. Verdansk gets dropped. I said, so you know what that means, boys? Less than 2 weeks till we get our dick sanded in Verdansk.
Ain't wrong.
I ain't wrong. I am not. Well, I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how they put the gameplay in. If gameplay's OG gameplay, 100% I might not get my dick sanded.
I'm just trying to figure this out, how to get to this other area, dude. I don't understand. Like, it just doesn't connect. It just stops. Maybe this way, but
I gotta pee.
That's not connected to anything, so I gotta go all the way up here.
Stay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, but there's more.
I'm already up here.
Where'd Grandma go?
1, 2, 3. That might be the way. Yeah, that might be the way. I never finished up setting up the top area. I started going down. There's so many towers right here that I was just oblivious to.
Jeez.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What are you guys doing in here? You bad cats.
There's a lot of maps here too. Oh, I didn't do this tower either.
Move it.
Citadel here. Tower.
You too. Come on. Let's go, Joe.
I don't know why they like it in here so much.
'Cause it's warm. Like, it's a challenge to keep them cats out of Grandma's room. God damn it, Opie.
Damn, I don't know which way I want to go. All these areas look kind of good.
Okay. Today is the 20th, right? 1, 2. Okay. It's the 3rd is when it comes out. Ouch. Dude, I straight up thought they had the release of Verdansk timed to come out on April 1st. I'm like, bro, I swear to God, if it just doesn't come out.
Wait, why doesn't this... Oh, it does have stuff on it.
Oh! Had an itch. What are you doing? That's a bad cat. Yeah, you are being a bad cat. Opie. You better get in there and lay down. You're not even supposed to be in that dresser. Yeah. That dresser's supposed to be getting cleaned out and given to Grandma. Yeah, I took that away from you guys. You guys were being bad inside the dresser. Yeah. You can do that all you want. He's over there trying to, like, rub up against the dresser and stuff, like, look cute. Come here, kitty. Hi, buddy. Be a good boy. You lay down in there. Yep, see, lay down, and now I shut you in there. Ah, there he is. The last time he was in there in the dresser, I fucking yelled at him, beat his ass. I just shut that drawer, and he instantly was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Last time I was in here, I got my ass beat. Don't shut that drawer."
I don't know.
That's because the last time you guys were fucking in there, you guys destroyed the fucking thing.
I don't know.
Cat litter or not cat litter, catnip everywhere, bro. Like I can't even express how much catnip was everywhere. Still is inside that dresser. Hey, lay it down, Remy. You're not supposed to be chasing the cats. Opie, where are you at? You go hide somewhere else.
Alright, I think we're gonna go.
Come here, kitty. You're my kitty now.
Dude, there's so many towers here in every direction. Like, it's like when you have a long list of chores that you need to get done, so you, like, debate on which one you want to start on because you don't know if you're gonna finish them all, and then you end up not starting because you're like, I don't know if I'll be able to get it all done, so I might as well not do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have so many directions I could go that I can't pick a direction.
You better go hide. Not the dog. The cat.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Dog needs to lay down. All the way down.
It's gotta go this way. It's gotta connect this way. So
lay down. Good boy.
And then in theory, I can
be
go
fucking
that
have
way.
now.
So,
I don't want to. I'm gonna play Call of Duty with them later. I think I don't want to do that.
It sucks though. There's so many good maps that I'm gonna have to travel through to get to these. Unless I start further back.
Now, what's the point of that? That sounds like a stupid item. Listen to this item, Todd, on WoW. Alright? Blazing Emblem. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
First part's cool. 15 fire resistance. Okay? Sounds good. Especially Molten Core, everything. Basically, everything has fire damage in this version. But then its use. Increases fire resistance by 50. Okay? Like, oh, okay. More fire resistance. Okay. That has a 10-minute cooldown, so, and it only lasts 15 seconds. So you get 50 more fire resistance, which fire resistance does not work like armor, does not reduce the damage you take, only increases the percentile chance of resisting. Okay? Now, the use, now it's like, well, it just jacks up its fire resistance some more, right? Not bad, but here's the part that I don't understand. And reduces all fire damage taken by up to 25. Why?
It's a good question.
Why, if you're gonna do a resistance, thing to just resist the fucking damage, and you get no mitigation from it, why wouldn't you just give it just like, I don't know, just a fucking flat spell shield use instead? Like, I don't get it. Like, that's stupid. And it's selling for like 50 gold, which is even worse.
$50 gold?
Yeah. On Cataclassic. Or not Cataclassic, on Classic Anniversary. I have 34 right now.
They didn't have any of the fucking Red Bulls I like, so I had to get this pink one. It kind of tastes like an alcoholic beverage, and it's... I don't know. I almost want to pour it out.
I honestly, like, I don't drink much anymore at all, period.
Well, that's,
like,
that's my point. I don't
if
drink.
I drink... That's yeah, and I was going to say, like, if I drink, it's going to be wine, and it's got to be a sweet wine, that when I taste alcohol, like a really tasty alcohol, I'm just like, this is not good. Like I just don't want it. Now, I don't know on your end of things, like...
Well, I like the taste of alcohol, and that's the problem.
That's what I mean is, I don't know about on your end of things, where it's like, huh, I could go for a drink, and then that goes, huh, I could go for a bump.
Yep. I could do a line right now.
No. This is just best if you just don't even get the hang run for anything, right?
Yeah.
Also, you damn well know there ain't no alcohol in it, but it is your brain, and it's easily be fooled.
I think it's mostly tastes like that because I just brushed my teeth.
Yeah, probably. I'd agree. Did I fucking do stuff to my character?
That shit pisses me off, though. Like, they didn't have it. Like, I drink the blueberry Red Bulls, dude. They're like the most common flavored Red Bull.
The blueberry pomegranate ones or whatever?
No, just the regular blue can. Just blueberry. Okay. And they don't have any, like, anywhere in the city. They're just all these seasonal girly flavors. Dude, the one literally tastes like Easter in a can. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like if you took
super sugary with like a floral scent.
Dude, it's literally like
that?
Like pixie sticks
yeah,
with say, sweet tarts and
peeps.
Yeah, and then it's like a lavender aftertaste.
See, look, I named it perfect. All you said was an Easter in a can. I'm like, really sweet with some flowers. That's the only thing I can. You know what I mean? Like,
seriously, like
an overly sweet.
Maybe not lavender, like a blossom, like a something.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. A very. You remember when we used to like have like the cherry blossom hand sanitizer and shit? And I'd be like, "What flavor is that?" Like, you won't eat it. Like bullshit. A sweetened version of the the cherry blossom hand sanitizer.
Basically, no shit.
That's literally what I was about ready to say when you're like, maybe a blossom of some type. And I was about ready to say cherry blossom.
I don't know why I picked those up. I'm trying to find this, a blunt quiver that has fire damage that's magic, because it's called the smoking blunt quiver. I just want one for
my god, that is fucking awesome. Like, obviously it's, smoking blunt, like blunt quiver, and it's just smoking, not that it's a smoking blunt.
It sounds like smoking blunt.
Dude, oh my god, I cannot eat these. Why am I trying to eat olives again? Dude, I fucked myself up last night, bro.
Yeah, you said you ate a fuck ton of olives.
I ate a half of a 7-ounce jar of olives, along with the juice, okay? There's a half a jar of olives here with no juice in it. That's way too much salt, okay? Because I don't even think the salt that's in this, that's in this jar, I think it's based on the olives, not the juice. Yeah, serving size 5 olives. I'm a jackass. So who knows how much sodium I pumped into my body last night?
Was your eye twitching?
No.
But
on top of that, I ate a whole pack of beef jerky. Okay? Because I don't know why, but I like beef jerky and olives together. The flavor is really good.
I guess.
I don't know. But dude, I was shitting pure water.
Oh yeah, pissing out the ass.
Until this morning, that I finally, I think, felt some chunks.
Dude.
But it is just, I'm over here and like, ooh, an olive sounds good. And I'm like, you jackass. Because the worst part wasn't even that. It was that when I went to leave to go pay the plumbing bill today in Ottawa, my stomach is screaming at me. Like, just like, you motherfucker, there's nothing in here. But then for lunch slash like late lunch, I decided to get Chinese food. So like, I really didn't do myself a favor at all.
Dude, I woke up with the worst stomach pain the other day. Like, I had to rush to the bathroom. Like, the stomach noises woke me up out of my sleep.
But yeah, but then you're like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden you feel the like, that like, it's like a drop in your stomach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, God. But then it like, dude, I'll get these ones where it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I don't know how to explain the hurt. Like almost like a cramp.
Mm-hmm.
But with fire involved.
Yeah, it was rough, dude. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Dude, I don't know how to take this. I just opened up my my fortune. And I'll read you what it says. And I want you to take your first interpretation on this, okay? A lifetime of cozy nights under the stars is coming.
So you gonna be homeless?
God damn it, that's what I thought! Fuck!
Dude, you want to know something?
My first thought was, I'm gonna be homeless?
My girl got Chinese, she went to a China buffet, right? She brought me home a takeout plate, and the fortune cookie inside was empty. It was missing half the cookie, and had no fortune in it, and it was still sealed.
It was still sealed, yeah. I've actually got some that had the fortune was blank. Like, no lucky numbers, no please go here, no fortune, no nothing. It was just a blank piece of paper in there. I'm like, who forgot to put ink in this bitch? Like,
my dad got, it can't rain all the time. Literally I got it tattooed on my body. He's like, I bet you can guess this, this fortune. I'm like, well, can I get a hint? He's like, you're real familiar with it. Like, so familiar with it. I'm like, that doesn't really narrow it down.
It's like, I like to get high. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, oh, my bad, man. My bad. Hold on a minute. Let me try again. Cheap hookers are the way to go. Like, damn it. Like, all right, fine. I'll stop guessing. My bad. All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, oh, I know what it was. It was what you told me the other week. You know, make sure to push my mom down the stairs.
Yeah. Oh man, see, yeah, again, honestly, dude, I got all this Waystone drop chance, almost 900%, and not a single tier 15.
Honestly, though, like, you know, yeah, whatever, you know, the fortunes and everything, you know, fortune cookies, stupid, blah, blah, not real. But I'll tell you what, you know, if you're having a bad day and you open a fortune cookie and it says something goofy like, you know, like, oh, it might be tough, but sunny weather's coming your day, or, you know, or coming your way or something, and it's like sometimes literally like just opening up your fucking fortune and seeing something like that, literally, like for me anyway, it's like, you know what, yeah, you ain't wrong, fortune cookie. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, thank you, fortune cookie, for being the one person to come tell me that. Like, but like, you're horse shit. I'm eating you and throwing the wrapper away. Like,
I seen a guy I hadn't seen in a long time. I used to go to the fight gym, and he was living there because he was really bad off. Yeah, and dude, this is how stupid this kid is. He hit a truck, not got hit by a truck.
Ran into it?
He ran into the side of this vehicle as it was driving. Like, he got in a 3-point track stance and went to take off across the street, and this truck comes in front of him. He just smacks it, loses his, like, almost all of his teeth in the front. Had to get wired and all that. Well, he was kind of going through a rough time, man, with drugs and all that, and he would confide in me, obviously, because I've been there. Well, I seen him
we all do. Yeah.
I went to Planet Fitness and I seen him like running on the treadmill. I'm talking fucking running on the treadmill. And I'm like, dude, that looks kind of like Jose, but yeah, that dude's big as fuck. Like, and it was Jose. And it's,
he got a little flop over, didn't he? Fucking made himself a little better now.
Yeah, and so when he came into the locker room, he was just leaving as we were coming in. I didn't want to say anything while he was working out and embarrass him in front of people.
And like kind of like stop his routine, like no different than when we used to work out. You'd be sitting there and getting your reps in, and next thing you know, like whoever wants to walk around and bullshit and everything else, you're like, come the fuck on, like let's get this, like we're trying to work out, like
yeah.
You know what I
mean? It was like my second day ever going there, so nobody knows me, and I'm just some random guy walks in and starts yelling like, "Hey, what's up, motherfucker?" Like,
yeah.
But
well, I mean, you could dial it back a bit and be like, "Hey, but that's also not you."
Right. that also wouldn't be authentic.
If you walked up and like, "Hey, Jose," you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that ain't fucking Todd.
Right.
So I get the point, but at the same point, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the same way. I hear boner yelled out in a room, and I'm looking around like, not for an erection from who do I know? You know what I mean? Like.
But no, dude, he got looks like he got his shit together. He's gonna try and be a personal trainer or whatever. I was like, damn, dude, I'm proud of you, man. And like you could just tell that made his day.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, that's like
hearing that you're
someone's proud. Well, someone that someone actually sees that you're either doing better off and that it matters to them being a complete stranger, you know what I mean? Like, and that's like my buddy Brandon and BG, bro. Like, dude, like that dude, like I gotta give it to him. Like for real, like he wasn't addicted to drugs, nothing like that, but dude didn't have a license, didn't have a place to live, his family didn't help him. He hardly had a fucking good job. Like he worked at Walmart, and then when he would leave Walmart, like quit, he would go work at he'd work at Circle K, and he ended up being like the assistant store manager and shit at Circle K. Well, like I told him, I was like, bro, you just need to pull the fucking trigger and get a car. He's like, I ain't got a license. I said, and that's the second step. I says, it sounds ass backwards, bro. I says, but dude, just pull the fucking trigger and just buy yourself a car. And he sat there, dude. He was living in a shared group home, like in BG, where it's like that. The one story's men, the top story's women, and everybody just gets their bedroom. That's it. And you share the kitchen and bathroom. That he fucking, dude. He's got like I think
we hit it too.
I think he has a 2-bedroom apartment or 3-bedroom apartment now with a car, his license, fucking insurance. He makes good money, working in North Baltimore. Like,
oh yeah, good for him.
Like,
man.
Like it's cool to see that upcome. You know what I mean? It's like it's nice to see somebody for that, like especially because like me and him hung out a lot. I knew exactly what he was going through, in the sense that he sat there and he'd beat himself up all the time how he's never going to be able to be with somebody because who's going to want to be with him? And he's going to be alone, and he's depressed because he ain't got no significant other to really share events with, or you know what I mean? Like it's cool to hang out with your bros, but it gets old, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have
a woman around.
Intimacy.
Well, and not even necessarily intimacy.
Well, no,
side
but
of
like,
things,
I'm not saying like sex,
not
but
sexual,
like
but yes,
intimacy, someone to share things with.
Exactly, like being more intimate than, hey, you can have a drink of my pop, like
yeah,
like hey, you want to come cuddle in this bed, like the only reason we did that was because you still had the air conditioner on in the middle of fucking December.
Yeah.
like we didn't have a choice. Like
there's only one bed, boys. There's AC running in this bitch.
And there's a blanket.
Hell yeah. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, but you get what I mean, and you know exactly what I mean too. Yes, the intimate side of things, or the I don't know what you want to call that too. Like it's there's a word for that C. It's a C word. Companionship.
Yes.
That's the intimate companionship. Put them together. There we go. So yes, like absolutely, you know. So it's like I get what he's getting at. Like he's got a little girl, Mila, and with his girlfriend Tegan and stuff, and they're not married or nothing. And she's a little she's like, I shouldn't say a little younger. She's much younger. She's like 23, 24, 25 maybe. But you know, it's cool. You know, it's nice to see. You know, like say Cletus for example. I'd love to see Cletus make himself anything in his life. You know what I mean? Am I saying he needs to be famous? No, but he definitely needs to like get on his own feet. And I'm not saying that in a like he needs to and being rude about it. I'm just saying like for him himself and his life he needs to.
But he needs to. He needs to get his shit together. And I would love to see that for him, but like and that's the thing.
Because I know the type of person Cletus is when he is that way. And he's a much better person.
Well, no, but
he's a lot less annoying.
But it's not even so much that. It's like people it's corny because to like recite AA shit. I'm sure people don't want to hear it, but like
well, no, but there's a reason why you say it.
Like, but you have to. It's not so much about being honest. It's with everyone. It's about being honest with yourself.
Oh yeah. No, fuck everybody else. Honestly, it's because you know, at the end of the day, who are you going to bed with?
Yeah.
Normally yourself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, is Jen next to you? But if she falls asleep, who are you going to bed with? Your fucking self.
Right.
And if you can't sleep because of the demons that are, you know, or the monkeys on your back and everything else, well, there's only one person that gets rid of those, and that's you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, it really only boils down to one person, and that's you.
Well, and like they say in the how it works, it's like literally rarely have they seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed their path.
Yeah.
People who can't recover, or people who cannot are they're constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. Like,
and I think a lot of it too is the honesty with yourself comes into play with like self
well, it's
consequence. Like take consequence
awareness. It's self-awareness and accountability. Like
there you go. Self-accountability. That's the word I was getting for.
You have to sit on the question. If there's something I could change about myself, that I would change about myself, or something I would change about myself that I could change about myself, what would it be? And you think on that. And if you're honest and you mean it, you will find the answer.
Oh, absolutely, because there's always something we don't like about ourselves.
And
we are our first and toughest critics.
And it's not necessarily just about being, you know, something about your personality. I'm saying about your actions, about what you do. Yeah. Like, dude,
or even the
person.
Or even your mannerisms, like the way that you handle a certain type of situation.
Like, what is it that's causing you discomfort in life?
Yeah.
And that's what you...
I know what... No, what mine is. Mine's my attitude half the time.
Well, for me, mine was heroin. So.
But what led to the usage?
Well, yeah, there was
exactly.
There was,
you know what I mean? So like
you got a lot.
It goes deep.
There's a lot. There's a lot more to it.
Oh yeah, but people.
But it's like, what could I change? I could stop doing drugs. Well, now you have to say, well, how can I stop doing drugs? Exactly. Why am I doing drugs? Well, it's because I don't like myself. I don't love myself. Well,
why? What
why
makes
do you
feel
not
that
love
way?
yourself? Yes.
Exactly. And see, that's what, you know, honestly, that's so frustrating as like, that is how things should be handled, in the sense of like every person should maybe even take a step back, look yourself in the eye, in the mirror, and be like, look, what is it that I'm doing that causes my life to repeat this process or whatever, you know what I mean? In an everyday situation. I'm not talking about an addict, I'm not talking about somebody with mental health issues, but everyone. And that's the problem too, is like, I'm gonna say like Kelly does not do that, in the sense that she does not reflect and take into consideration that even though she may think she's doing the right thing, it may be the right choice. It may, yes, be in fact. Society views
it might be
as
the right thing to do morally, but for self-sustaining, it's not.
Yeah, and what I was gonna get at is like it may be the right thing to do, like in the sense of, you know, like, oh, if we look at it, like, well, I should never disrespect my father or my parents or whatever. It's like absolutely. However, if your parents are out of socket and you take that yelling at them is a sign of disrespect, what are you gonna do? Are you going to allow them to sit there and watch your dad do drugs, or are you gonna snap?
Yeah.
Because, well, the right thing to do is just to let him be. So, do you do it? Because actually, in the wrong sense, you're allowing him to hurt himself. So that's really actually wrong. So, but yelling at him or whatever is in turn. Nah, this isn't Kelly. You know, in Kelly, what Kelly's problem is she can't stand up against her dad. In the sense that if, like, he wants her to do something or she gets busy with him, everything else is just fucking stop, hold, like,
right.
I get ignored and everything. It's like, yo, like, you need to, like, learn to be able to tell your dad, like, look, I'm currently engaged in one other thing here. Let me finish, or give me 5 seconds to finish my conversation, and I'll be there. Like, it gets so frustrating when, like, we'll be on the phone and he'll say something. She'll be like, I gotta go. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? We're in mid-conversation. I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I suppose. Like, because otherwise it's just going to be an argument and she's going to be freaking out because her dad's waiting on her and I'm yelling. So it's like, all right, fuck, whatever. Like, that's pretty much the instance today. But, you know, it's like if you take a step back and be like, yes, your dad needs help. The right thing to do is help him. And I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. But the wrong thing to do is just fucking drop me, which is what you did to do the right thing. So, you know, it's like, you know, and that's like a lot of what I deal with is like, yes, Kelly does do the right thing. It's just like maybe with the wrong way, you know, wrong execution, or she has the right intentions, but then doesn't include, say, the necessary parties so they are aware of all the information so that they're not, like, freaking out. By parties, I mean me. Normally. Almost always.
Well, okay. Well, but there's more.
I only use that as certain.
It's more. There's more to it than just, like, what's right and what's wrong. Because, like, for example, like me and Jen having a child together.
Well, yeah, because
the popular opinion is that baby should come first in every scenario, but that's not. Well, that's not right.
That's not true.
Because if we are unhappy with each other because we don't have intimacy, we don't get our alone time, we're not able to romanticize each other. We're not longing for each other's affection, then it's not going to work out.
If you two are not the best yous you can be, whether that's together or separate,
right?
You two are not going to be the best parents you can be. To be the best parents you can be is to be the best yous you can be. Yes. And in doing so, though, you also have to realize that there might be some selfishness there and some suffering for the child at an instance.
Yeah.
Like if you
suffering
guys are getting
isn't bad.
It is not bad for a child, and I've had this argument and talk with you before, not argument, but this talk with you, argument with other people, that suffering is not bad for a child. If you two are getting it on, and, you know, Emmy just fucking drops something on her own foot, and she decides that she needs a kiss on her foot, and you guys have the door locked, and she's fucking wigging out, it's like, you should be able to say, like, Em, you're fine, fuck, deal with it yourself today.
Yeah, for like
30 seconds, I'll be done in literally 30 seconds. Like I'm gonna get in and be over. That's it. Like, just relax. Like, just relax for 30 seconds. That should be okay. Is it wrong that you're being selfish? No, not really. Would it be somewhat wrong if that's what every fucking instance is every fucking day?
Sure.
Yes, but you guys need a little bit too. And then, like, that's what I told Pud. Like for him, and Pud actually just got a line that says, for Pud and for Amanda. You know, Amanda, yes, she's all wigged out when she comes home from work and everything else, because, you know, when he comes home from work, because she's been dealing with the kids all day.
Right. But you've also been at work all day.
Yes, and I told him, I said, not all day are you dealing with people, but I said, physicality-wise, is a lot more exhausting. I says, I'm not saying that what she does is not exhausting. Physically or mentally, no. But it is a whole different bear, and she needs to understand that just because you get to leave the house does not mean you got a break. And just because she gets to stay home doesn't mean she didn't do anything.
Right.
I said, so, the both of you just kind of got to, like, you know, I says, and it's a lot, actually, Pud's actually really good about it. Like, surprisingly, that he does try to really help out. And
no, and I get that. And it's crazy to me.
When I say because Pud never wanted kids and stuff like that. Like, that's
not only that, but, I mean, and this is no offense to Pud. But Pud was incredibly selfish.
Selfish, yeah, I know. I was gonna say, like, he's a selfish person.
I mean, honestly, the way he talked to his parents as a child, dude, my mom would have whooped my fucking ass.
Well, as a child, though.
Yes. No, but I'm just saying, like,
from Rhode Island, it definitely changed.
From growing up with Pud to what he's become now, it's a vast fucking difference.
And honestly, like, and it's surprising too, because he'll be sitting there and he'll be like, and you would think that, because he was given everything, he'd almost do it to his kids, that he literally would sit there and be like, dude, I just let fucking Soph sometimes ball it out. And he goes, it wigs Amanda out. Like, he's like, she'll be like, is she alright? And he's like, she's fucking fine. Like, she's just throwing a fit. Like, go back to bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's funny, you know, it's like, to an extent, because it's like, you know, Pud, it's like you just said, you know, like, well, Pud was, you know, we knew Pud as Pud growing up, and it's like, so you're telling me, like, you got everything given to you and babied, you ain't gonna do that to your kids? And, like, he honestly's holding out pretty good. Like, he's learning, you know, and, like, kind of has to learn twice as fast anyway, but, like, I don't know, it's like, me and him, we've had our conversation now about some stuff, and like I told him, I says, you know, like, yeah, I was never actually a father, and I get that, I says, but I know how to be one, you know, I says, if you need anything, or, you know, you get, you know, even want to talk about whatever, I says, like, I know a lot more than what you might think for whatever, and he's like, yeah, and we honestly, we talked about some shit about the girls and stuff,
and like, I think it's more complicated than that, but.
And honestly, and like, and I could tell it was he honestly said something. Then the one day, I think he brought something up, and he had then mentioned that, like, at that time, like, literally, like, Amanda was getting involved in, like, Lucko and Kelly's shit, and then, like, was literally dragging it to home, like, to Pud, and like, he was literally just at that point just done. Just done with everyone's shit. Like, he couldn't escape. He, like, it was drama, you know, between him and Amanda.
Drama at home. Drama with his parents.
Drama with and then drama with me, and, you know, or what I'm going through. Because he literally said, like, the one day, he's like, Bone, he goes, I don't want you to think that you can't talk to me. He's like, honestly, he goes, I like when he goes, talk to me. He goes, because I know you don't have a whole lot of people to talk to. He goes, I just don't know. I don't know how he said it. He goes, I just don't know how to handle everything sometimes. I'm like, nah, man, I get that. I says, I just wish you would have expressed it differently. And it's like, it's not like he apologized, no, but, you know, like, there was a sense of understanding on both ends. It's like I get you were dealing with a lot, and that's exactly what I told you. It's like, Pud's just being Pud. He don't know how to be like, bro, like, there's just shit everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know, like, and it's like, because like you said, him growing up, he didn't have to express or whatever openly, hey, you know, like, I'm hungry and there's no food in the house. Like, he just had to say Pop-Tarts, and they were summoned, you know what I mean? Like, that's a little rude, but you get my point.
No, I get it. It's 100%. Like, Ma! Rice Krispie treat!
Meatloaf! You know what I mean? It's like, or like, we wake up, you know, on a weekend, and it's like,
there's shit in the cupboard,
and it's like,
there's breakfast being made,
and fucking Karen's done made fucking an army's worth of breakfast,
yeah,
and it's like, what the
bacon,
it's like,
sausage, toast,
pancakes, French toast, like French toast and pancakes. Why? Because Pud had to have
the chocolate chip pancakes. Had to have them.
And I think Nikki didn't like the chocolate chip pancakes, so she'd make French toast. But then Nikki wasn't there towards the end, and she knew that I liked the French toast. So then she'd always fucking make French toast. Because that one day I think it was me, you, and Pud. And I shit you not, we woke up and came out to that fucking kitchen. I think me and you looked at each other like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
Karen, we literally, I think one of us said like, Karen, like you realize it's like three of us, right? Like, and she's like, just whatever we don't eat, put it in the microwave. Like, that's gonna be most of this. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
was wild.
But at the same point, you know, like it is what it is, you know. That's the thing is like when I say like you said, it's honestly very surprising seeing the way Chris is versus where he not necessarily started, but how he just is upbringing. Even and I think a lot of it is a learning curve there. You know, for years I'm not gonna be like my dad. I'm not gonna be nutting like my dad. I ain't touching alcohol. And then he was identical to Lucko, and now he's nothing like him. Like to an extent, he is Lucko.
He is definitely Lucko's boy.
He is not Lucko. Like Lucko will have some drinks, and Lucko then be Lucko, and that's what upsets Kelly. Chris will not really drink much anymore, but Chris will be Chris, but then he don't let Chris be Chris when he gets home. You know what I mean? Like he shuts that down. Yeah. So like Lucko will be a Lucko, then Lucko gets home, still wants to be Lucko, and is not being home Lucko. He's being, I went out to the bar Lucko, let's go get powder, let's get fucking riled, let's get Riley in here. It's a Wednesday night Lucko. But that's Lucko for us. But not who Lucko really, he needs to dial it back, and if he's going to be at home life Lucko, that can't be Lucko, you know what I mean? We know this. He does not. And that's the like, I don't know, the real big and like, I guess the improvement that I've seen him put is that he adapts or learns quickly from...
No! Can I defer it? Oh, yes, I'm in a whittling, baby! Let's fucking go!
You just get one?
I deferred it. Oh, dude, I shouldn't even have re-rolled. Like I had maybe 1,000, and it's 750 to re-roll. I had enough to defer it. Oh my god! If I wouldn't have re-rolled that,
you re-rolled then deferred.
Yep.
So you had just enough.
I had just enough.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh like shit! I didn't look where the Priest Lord class hand was.
He definitely has come far. You know what I mean? That sense like Put has in that learning, and I think we all have really. I think it's more that change in mentality kind of thing.
I don't have any room to tell anybody how they should have been.
Well, and or how to be, and neither am I, nor am I really. You know what I mean? It's more how we were saying, like watching.
I can tell you, nobody has fucked up more than me in life in our friend group.
Well, I mean,
as far as fucking their own life up.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
being in their own way.
Pud was in his own way there for a hot minute, and that's what I mean. It's like I think we all had that curve where it's like Pud was he fucking totaled that fucking truck, and then he drank and lost his license, and it's like, did he end up in jail or prison? No. However, he did, end up costing himself quite a bit of money. I don't know how much you ended up all costing yourself. But,
thousands.
I mean, was his. I'm pretty sure his DUI fine in
California I'm just
was
talking
like $3,000.
Yeah, but that's not including commissary. And
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I don't know entirely what it. Your whole scenario, lawyer, travel fees, fucking. To not necessarily that. Pud was making money and paid this. You were stuck in prison and couldn't do shit.
Right.
And had to pay. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're at an even further deficit. I'm not trying to dilute your scenario. I'm just trying to I think we've all kind of been there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not really. I guess not really me in the sense that I got in trouble, was put on probation for 2 years with that girl, but I was never in trouble in the sense of felony or really drugs or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, we've all kind of had that happenstance where we run in with the law, where it's like we learned, like, we don't want this to happen. How do we now, if you know, fix things to make it, or do what we need to do to make it never happen again? You know, like, am I saying I should ever see Todd just always be sober his whole entire life for the rest of them? Not necessarily, but at the same point, you are the only person that knows you, and you know what you are allowed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in 30 years, can Todd have drinks and things like that and not go off the rail? Maybe. Who knows? Or
Maybe.
this or that. Who knows? That is up for you, not for me to debate. So it's like, you know, because I know I struggle with my own demons in certain shit. So it's like I am not very, like, the way I am now, you'd be surprised. But when I, like I normally, like, you remember when I would be drinking and stuff, or we'd be drinking, or even just hanging out and partying and stuff, I really, like, I'd talk and stuff, but I really wasn't that flirty or anything. Dude, I don't know what it is now, but as soon as I start drinking, dude, I love flirting with women. And I think it's because they flirt back now.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's my problem now, is a lot of times, like, dude, I cannot help myself if I'm by myself. Like, I'll start flirting with girls like, anywhere I'll go and stuff. Like, dude, I was at Walmart today getting a fucking money order and shit. All I had to do was walk out the fucking door, bro. I got my groceries, got my money order, I do walk out the door. These two girls, probably 20s, they're in literally pajama pants and everything else, trying to make a house key in the fucking thing, right? And I'm, like, walking by and hear the one go, I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. And she's like, and I'm like, do you guys need some help? And they're like, oh, that'd be awesome. She's like, I'm trying to make a key for my house. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, but then I'm over here and I'm like,
fuck!
You know, yeah, he's got a cone and stuff. Hold on.
Oh my god! 2,500 evasion rating on this fucking... Oh my god, that's a good roll. The bottom's dog shit, but who cares?
Lay down. But yeah, no, I literally, Mary was here. But I literally fucking, I like sit there and I grab the key and everything else. They're like, here, yeah, you can just go ahead and try it if you'd like, right? And and like before it even happens, I'm like she gives me the key. I literally am like, oh, watch out! I said it's gonna close, and because she still's like jamming the key in there, bro. And I'm like, okay. I was like, well, I said I'll try it one time. I said we'll see what happens. And the one girl, she's like a redhead girl, and she gets real close to me. She's like, well, thank you so much. I was like, yeah, no problem. Literally, I just wait. I hit the buttons and everything else. She goes, and the one girl's like, the key's right there. She goes, look, it's the same key. She goes, I just want a different key. And I says, okay. I hit the button, bro. It says, insert your key. Bro, I shit you not. I like slapped that bitch like right where, like it was my dick, like my head right on the clit, and then just stick that key in. It closes. It starts scanning. It says key accepted. Bro, I look at the redhead girl. It says, you just got to know how to put it in. Bro, she looks at me and just with the biggest smile, she goes, I bet you know how, huh? And I'm like, yep. And I just walked away. I'm like, yeah, I ain't getting in that trap. Like, fuck, nope.
So, I was at the gym yesterday.
And your pants fell down.
No. me and my buddy are in there from work. And you know how I am. I'm pretty talkative at the gym. I talk a lot of shit, whatever. And I'm like talking shit to myself because I'm tired. You know, like I'm trying to motivate myself.
Right. Like you're sitting here like, you fucking you've been through you fucking, let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And this chick is like dying next to us. Like me and this dude just dying from the shit talk. And I get done and find out she's from Deschler, bro.
That's funny.
Her name's Kelsey something. But she's like, oh my god, you guys are just so funny. And then she starts asking me all these like personal questions, like where I'm from, whatever. And she's like, do you know Tony Hernandez? You mean Toby Hernandez? It's like, yeah. Like,
hold on. Is she like, okay, continue.
Because I told her I trained at the gym, and Toby trained at Demolition. And she was but she didn't even really know his name, so
So it was she kind of like
She's taller, kind
taller.
of thick. She's as tall, at
Kinda
least
thick,
as tall as me, if not taller.
Okay. So she's an average height woman. Gotcha.
No. She's like probably 5'8", 5'9". I seen her sitting down. I never seen her standing up.
Was she younger or a little older? And did she have dreads?
She didn't have dreads.
Okay, because there's a Kelsey that lives down the road from me that has dreads, and I don't mean like. Now there is a Kelsey that I believe works at the bowling alley. She's probably 5'6" to 5'8", and has some bigger tits and a bigger butt, and like she had a nose piercing, a couple tattoos.
She said she used to work. Oh my god, I wasn't really listening.
I'm pretty sure that's that. Wait, where were you at? Like
I was at Planet Fitness in Finley.
Finley, probably. It's probably her, honestly. I'm pretty sure it's the chick that runs the or not runs, but that weights tables at the bowling alley. I'm pretty sure her name is Kelsey.
She told me where she worked, and she got a new job doing XYZ. She told me exactly where she worked, and I can't remember.
Maybe it's not that. Wait, maybe she worked. Hold on, let me ask my sister something.
No, there's a chance. Right. There's a chance that that's what she said. I just can't remember.
It was the bowling alley. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say because like I can't remember. I thought Mary worked with a Kelsey too. Like honestly, there's a lot of fucking Kelseys in this town. It's weird.
Oh, it's a very common name.
Run!
But just the way, like I hadn't since I've been with Jen. I haven't been out and social, and I'm not used to getting attention without trying to attract it.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me, that's how I am until like now. Like I'm starting to realize that I don't even need to. Like when me and Kelly go out, literally, like girls will start flirting with me when they bring our food and stuff, and it's like embarrassing to a point.
Yeah, but like
because I feel bad for her, and then it's like why are you being like this as a person, like her, like not Kelly, the girl, and two, it's like I'm not like me because I'm joking, having fun and laughing, and then I might crack a joke at you is more so because I'm having fun with my girlfriend, not have anything to do with you. You know what I mean?
Per se.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's like because like that's happened multiple times.
But like there's no shyness in me. Like if I wanted to go up and talk to somebody and do whatever, I would.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that like usually women don't initiate conversation.
Dude, dude, remember I was telling you, dude, it's night and day different than how it was like.
Well, not only that, the first time I went to Planet Fitness, which was 2 days ago, I'm like, hey, is anyone using this? And no one fucking talks. Like, they're all just headphones in, like zombies, dude. They're just on their phone, headphones in, fucking zombies. Like, there could be the apocalypse going on outside. Nobody would know. Nobody would care. So then,
sounds about right.
I like see this kind of, for lack of better terminology, bigger girl, and she's using this machine, and I asked her like if she was done because she had got up from the machine, whatever, and she's like, no, I'm gonna go back and forth, but if you want, you can work in with me. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like it's so different from
the rest of everybody
else.
Yeah,
from the rest of everyone else.
And that's how like a lot of times I like, dude, these fucking chicks, like, dude, like Pet Smart yesterday. Sorry, I was talking. I text or put says.
God, dude, I'm about to have to take this hoodie off.
Dude, I literally I was at PetSmart, bro, and literally there's this girl, and like she's worked there for I don't know about a year or so, and I go in and I'm like, she's like, hey, can I help you with this one person? She's like, yeah, can I get this? Well, she's like, okay, and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, how are you? And she's like, I'm good. He's like, yeah. He goes, says something about like, yeah, I was in here like a couple weeks ago, or like last week or something, like a couple days ago. I can't remember. It was like, literally, I think he said last week, and says something about blah 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 blah, and she goes, okay. He goes, actually, you were working. She's like, oh, okay. And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Blah blah blah. Dude, I haven't been to Bowling Green Petco in like weeks, right? Dude, I'm standing there, I'm looking at the like fish and shit, and at the bottom, so I'm like catcher's position, and
you're perching.
Yeah, and she goes, hey, can I help you? And I'm like, I look over and I already know what, she's real cute. And I'm like, oh hey, what's up? I says, yeah. I says, can I get some of the ghost shrimp? She goes, yeah. And she goes,
oh
she
shit.
like turns, looks at me, she goes, cichlid tank, right? And I like laughed. I says, not yet, but yes. I says, my buddy's still supposed to be tearing it down. I'm working on tearing mine down. And she goes, yeah, I remember talking to you. And I'm like, huh, you can't remember the guy from last week, but you remember me from almost a month ago, huh? You know what I mean? It's like instantly. It's like that, just hearing that interaction to my interaction is like, yep. You know what I mean? It's like,
yep.
And then the whole time, like, she's constantly like, anything else I can get you and everything else, and it's like, no, I'm good. And then, it's like, of course, my dumb ass is like, oh yeah, you got any animals? And so then she proceeds to tell me fucking her life story of animals, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, yeah. Fuck. It's like, that was the wrong mistake, because now I seem interested in you. Like, literally, she tells me, she's like, yeah, she goes, I lived alone, and my friend,
oh my god,
she goes, my friend, she goes, has a puppy, or has a dog, and would come over, and we would, like, wouldn't let it, like, get close to the fish tank. She goes, well, now we live together. She goes, so me and, my roommate now, and it's like, roommate, huh? And it's like, why don't you say, like, she? Like, why'd you specify friend, now roommate? And she goes, and then she's like, so, like, now, she's like, my roommate's dog is terrified, and it's like, I'm not asking. Do not ask. Do not ask. You know what I mean? It's like, do not, because that's not right. Like, it's like, your roommate, like your boyfriend.
So how does your boyfriend feel about this?
Exactly. It's like, oh, I don't have a boyfriend. It's like, oh fucking hell, now it's even worse. Like, it's like, that's just that we just live together. It's like, I bet you do. You want to jump and put the disc? Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna capture the conversation, but that's fine.
Well, like, you really want us capturing our conversation of hitting on women. That's probably not a good thing to have on Discord.
Well, it gives
or
something.
Discord,
it gives at least something for someone to listen to other than me fucking breathing.
Well, I fucking talk to chat every once in a while. Like, what do you think, chat? But you were streaming?
There's actually nobody in here right now.
No, but it's live, so it's saved.
No, but I'm saying there's nobody in the chat anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter who I'm talking to.
You gotta holla at chat, bro.
Doing it for chat.
What? You gotta do it for chat, bro. Like, even if chat's there or not, you have to practice like they are,
All right. Well, I'm hopping over.
Practice check it. All right, I'll hop over too. I don't even have WoW sound going right now. I've literally just been quiet.
All right.
All right, I'll be over there.
Hey! What's going on, motherfucker? Oh, not shit. Bone said he found a fucking helmet for you or something yesterday. Yeah, he's like, I might give this to Pud, so I'm telling you so that he can't deny that he found it. He's like, oh, this shit's got like 14 stam and 12 strength on it or something. It's perfect for Pud. And it's like level fucking 26 or something. Yeah. So what's up? Oh yeah. We're live, baby. We're streaming live right now. Doing it for chat. Doing it for the non-existent chat. Once I get a little further in my journey here, because I'm kind of just doing bullshit maps, then I'm gonna change the title of my live stream and actually put something intriguing on it. But I'm not trying to clickbait too hard right now for me to be doing nothing. You don't want to miss this. Like miss what? You running fucking normal maps? Like what? Yeah. 95% of PoE players don't know this. Don't know what? Yeah, like don't know how to run maps that have nothing on them. You're just putting blank maps in. Like, this is the hack. Bone, did you have that helmet for put or what, bro? Yeah, he's acting like he's not here because he knows that I know about that helmet. At least I think it was a helmet. It might have been. I don't know. God, dude, I can't wait. Couple more days. Path of Exile's live stream hits, and then the next week after that, fucking patch 0.2. Probably gonna have to start a whole new character. Gonna have to give up 700 divines. They've said a few things, and from what I can tell, it's gonna be pretty big. New ascendancies for classes. I'm a little torn because they haven't announced any new weapons other than the spear, and that's kind of like anticlimactic for melee classes because you have like the quarterstaff and mace, you know. So, but they're releasing their teaser for the warrior ascendancy is this dude that has a fucking hammer in his hand, like blacksmithing a sword with axes and flails and shit in the background. And it's like, why would you tease that if you're not going to be bringing other weapons in? I think that's like the hint that there's more weapons coming. Because they don't want to say it. You know what I mean? They're trying to give you the surprise, but they're like letting you know, like, this is what we're working on without letting you know this is what they're working on, if that makes sense. God damn, dude, leave me alone. Wow, I've gotten a lot of waystones on this map. Yeah, I'm looking at it like a glass half full type of thing from like a totally different standpoint. Because everyone's going off what they say, and they're not saying anything. So it's like, as I explained in my one video, like when I was going through the biggest changes in my life, when everything was the worst or presumably the worst, I wasn't like reaching out to everybody and saying how good I was doing. You know what I mean? I just, when they see the progress, they see the progress, whenever that might be. And I think because PoE is in that state where everyone's really kind of fixating on what they're doing wrong, like, oh, everyone's bitching about this or that or this or that. They're finally just like, you know what? We're not gonna say we're gonna do this, because then if we don't meet the deadline, then it's another failure. So we're just gonna keep it to ourselves, and then if it comes out, it's a win. If not, at least no one knows that we were working on it, so they can't say. Exactly. That's exactly what I think it is. Because they've learned from fucking Diablo 4, you never promise anything that you aren't 100% sure you can deliver. Because those dudes, they fucked up a lot. Yes. They wrote the book on over-promising and underachieving. This shit's gonna be great. We're gonna have all this and that. And then it sucks. Oh shit. Why are these guys not dying? Why are you guys so tough? Thank you. Ah, dang, those dudes were like relentless, bro. Infinite HP. I don't like this loot filter. Here, hold this hammer of the gods for me, pussy. That's right. Map complete. Oh damn. Those were almost good. Oh man, that's huge. Gigantic. It's never been done before. 1,000 HP before level 30. Never been done. Oh shit, where's this Breach Lord clasped hand? Oh shit. There it is. Breach ring, baby. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You guys, can you get out of my way, please, so I can get... See, you guys just ruined it. This is the worst map for fucking breaches, I swear to God. It's just a bunch of little bridges, bro. Nowhere for it to open up to. Bunch of little bridges. Okay. Fire damage, fire resistance, cast speed. Not bad. I'll take that. Oh, I actually want that. Hello? No, we've been talking.
In the right hands, this could forge something truly exceptional.
Yeah. Hey, so where's that helmet for Pud that you found yesterday? Oh, he wants it. 15 for a ZJ. What's a ZJ? If you have to ask, you can't afford it. Oh, wow, that's good. Get that accuracy. That's how I feel. You know, and that's not really, this game isn't really conducive to that kind of gameplay, but that's how I feel. Like I just love being a fucking tank. You're like, is that it? That's what you got? Love it. Just shoot your load at me. Blow your wad. Didn't even tickle. Guy was hitting you pretty fast from behind, huh? Ah, fuck it. We're gonna hit this breach ring with a couple KS. Shisha! Ooh, wow. Hit that cast speed off. Okay, nice. Hit that mana off. Hit them. Fuck!
What kept... Good eating.
God damn it. So, Pud, if they release the Druid on PoE 2, you playing next league? Yeah. So that, I mean, they said that the Druid was going to be coming with the next major update, but then they teased the Huntress. So I'm assuming they're going to give both the Huntress and the Druid. I'm hoping, anyways. The Templar would be probably the best. I would say the best option for what they could release. Damn, this dude's tough. Oh shit. There's a whole bunch of my arch nemesis here. These guys that shoot the little tentacle out that auto stuns you. I've died to these guys more times than I can count. That's what just killed me the other day, and at the end, oh, I was just standing in some serious fire. I almost died. Nemesis, yes. Just without an RPG. Unless they have volatile Krogs, then it's basically Nemesis. Yeah, and it looks like they got like the G virus. Weird.
This could forge something truly exceptional.
Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. Yeah, get shit on, pussy. Because that's my thing. Oh boy. Oh my god, this is bad. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh. There was like 6 rare mobs there on one little platform in a tower. It was... That was crazy. talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Yes. What can I do?
Ooh, black chance. And knockback distance. Seems to be a reoccurring theme.
Hello there.
I'm gonna be pissed if I buy this greater essence of electricity and it's not any good. Spending 4 fucking divines on 3 of them is crazy. Oh my god, it gave me 20 lightning res. Oh. Oh. Alright. And it took the all resistance off. Awesome. And it took that off. Yep. Awesome. And it took that. And, yep. Why are you not hitting the piece of shit fucking prefixes? Just hit the prefixes. Oh my god. Just ruined that ring. All it had to do is hit one of the 3 prefixes for anything decent and I would have settled. But no, it hit the suffixes on the bottom 16 times in a row.
Hello.
Hit the prefix. It's still doing it. Oh, that's beautiful. Bone. I might have just made a ring. I might have made a ring for you. I might have just made. Well, I mean, you probably aren't even really gonna play that much, but I may have just made a ring for you. I'm sending you a picture. Turned my fan on, that's about it. Ali Akbar Shabashdin. Ali Aladdin Sebastian Bach of Skid Row. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That doesn't connect. Oh, I took this path for no reason. I just did a bunch of maps for no reason. Fuck. Yeah, so I have no choice. I have to do this one, this one, this one. These are just killer maps, too. Just killer maps. Or I go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way, it's not ideal. That's steep. That's steep. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. I think the block chance is far superior, and the strength and the int.
On with the work.
Wait. Oh my god. I haven't had Grim Feast on this whole time. Jesus Christ. What a rookie. What is this, amateur hour? Oh shit. Oh, baby. Beautiful, beautiful prismatic ring. Oh shit. I am doing a super tough map right now, dude. What the fuck does that even mean? Oh shit! Oh my god, get away from me. Oh my god, I almost just died. Like out of nowhere, just my health deleted. Oh, because of the prevents recovery above 50%. Oh my god, there's so many rare mobs here, dude.
Good evening. I'll be here.
In the right hands, this could forge something truly exceptional. Heal yourself!
Oh, nice. Why the accuracy roll? What a piece of shit. Oh no. Oh yeah, a lot of T-15s, that's what I want. I'm telling you, dude, after playing this warrior using my health as mana, I don't know if I can go back. It's just so nice only having to worry about one potion type. Well, no, but like on controller for PoE, there's so many buttons for you to use two potions. You have to like put them the potion button somewhere. So it's like not having to put it on the controller at all is huge. Oh my god, I might die. No, I won't. I'm good. I got this. Oh shit. Orb of Annulment, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
keep that.
Okay, we got just the mobs on the way to the boss and the boss left. That's it. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Oh my god, I wasn't watching my health. I almost died. Dude, it's weird. Like, ever since the patch last night, every single map I run, like 70% of the rare monsters have prevents recovery above 50%. And that's incredibly tough for me. Because I use fucking health for mana. So I'm just gonna melt this fucking dude real quick. Okay, or not. It's pretty quick.
Speak.
Got a bunch of tier 15 maps in that one though. There's 50 simulacrums. Jesus Christ. Well, there went the skills right off of it, off the rip.
What can... I'll be here.
I might get off here real quick and edit a video or something. Cause I gotta do something here. Oh, and my headset's dying. Jesus. Of course my headset's dying.
Where to get that?
Hey.
Go on.
Good eating. Good eating.